Anyone here in a long-distance relationship? Everything is going great in your relationship. You and your partner love each other very deeply, and you feel like there is no end to your happiness. You are displaying all the signs of a relationship that is going to stand the test of time. But can it stand the distance test? Suddenly, one of you is presented with an opportunity you just can't turn down. Maybe you were offered a really great job or scholarship in a distant city, and it would be foolish of you to refuse for the sake of the relationship. So suddenly, your very stable relationship is presented with a new challenge. Your boat is rocking, and you are trying to make the most of the situation. You must have seen that many couples have died living away from each other. You've seen the destructive nature of long-term relationships, and you're scared. You are afraid that you will turn out like all other relationships that have tried and failed. You don't need to worry now. Just keep calm and hold your breath. Just because you're about to enter a long-distance relationship with someone doesn't mean you're doomed to fail. There have been many documented cases of couples who have stood the test of distance in their relationships. So if you want a chance to crack this tough exam, then you have to stay positive. There is no sugarcoating in it. Long-distance relationships are difficult to maintain. But they are not impossible. Remember that, ultimately, you have a choice whether you want this relationship to work. You can never forget that as a couple, you still have complete control over your destiny. So now, you are facing a sudden and unexpected change in your relationship. A monkey wrench has been thrown in the dynamic of your romance, and you have to do your best to prepare yourself for the repercussions. So when you both have to face the news of your new situation, you both have to do your best to prepare for what is to come. If you are feeling lost in that regard, you can watch till the end of this video. You have to make sure that you follow the many tips listed here to improve your chances of cracking this tough exam stronger than ever. Here are some things you can do to prepare yourself to be in a long-term relationship. Hello friends and welcome to One Relationship Tips, and I am Kabir. Let's get started. 1. Talk about your needs in the relationship. You have to be upfront with each other about your needs and expectations. You have to be ready for big changes to happen in your relationship. You have to be clear with each other about what you will need from each other despite the distance. There is no room for ambiguity here if you want things to go well. 2. Talk about your commitment to being loyal to each other. Is distance going to do anything to change the standards of loyalty and commitment in the relationship? This is something you have to agree on before either of you can leave. You will need to discuss whether the two of you would be open to the idea of exploring an open relationship, or if you are both going to practice monogamy altogether. 3. Start practicing being more open to each other. When you are separated by a distance, it will be difficult for you to find opportunities to engage in open and intimate dialogues with each other. So when you're in the same place together, it's important for you to be open about your feelings and thoughts to each other. 4. Start planning how you will be in touch with each other. When you are away from each other, things can get quite complicated. Not only will a lack of physical presence be an issue, but you also need to take into account the complications that come with living in different time zones. So if that's the case, it's important for you to really talk about how you'll keep in touch with each other. Luckily, technology makes communication so much easier these days. And if you can schedule some trips to visit each other from time to time, that would be so much better. 5. Develop a routine that lets you both come back regardless of the distance. Whether it's weekly Skype dates or daily good morning text messages, a routine is always a good thing to keep in a long-distance relationship. Being in a long-distance relationship brings with it a lot of uncertainty, and therefore any form of stability or continuity should always be encouraged. And friends, I will keep bringing motivational videos on this channel on every topic related to relationships. If possible, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. 6. Be genuine about your situation. Face the facts. You have been placed in a difficult situation. And it would not be wise for either of you to turn away from the challenges that you have to face as a couple. Always try to be positive, but also stay connected with reality. Thanks for watching, always take care of yourself, see you soon again in next video.